Hi, Flosstube.
I'm Nancy,
And I'm Laura,
and we are
the Addicted Sisters. This is a picture of our dad from 1977 in his favorite place.
with his favorite sweater on.
Yeah, I was
And
trying to tell what he had.
I'm sure it's peanuts.
Yeah, he almost always had
Spanish.
whole peanuts that he
loved-
would,
He loves Spanish peanuts too.
if they were shelled, but
Yeah.
he liked to get the whole peanuts and shell them himself. And
Mixed nuts, almost anything. There was always a bowl right beside his chair all the time.
I'm surprised there's not a cat up there with him, because
On the back.
either on the back or on the side, because they certainly loved him.
Yes, they did.
He wasn't especially fond of them, but they loved him.
Yeah.
He acted like he was not liking the cats.
Yeah, you know how that goes. And the cats always pick out the person
Oh.
that doesn't like them as well.
What do I need to do?
Thank you, Laura.
Airplane mode. No phone call interruptions for us.
Goodness.
So we want to welcome you to our Flosstube number 64. Today is June 15th, 2019. We took last week off because I was sick. And I think this time it's just allergies. The allergens have been terrible in our area.
Yes, they've been horrible.
And last week I was kind of chewing glass again, so.
And I've been in that, if I turn too quick, I get real dizzy stage. And
That was the other thing I messaged you. I am so
Yeah.
dizzy that I'm holding on to walls while I'm walking.
and I'm trying to wallpaper, and I'm up there going, woo, I got 4 strips in last weekend.
There you go. And I know a lot of you joined me in the 24 hours of cross stitch in our retreat group. We opened that up, and it was so much fun. We had everybody coming in, and it would be quiet for a long time, and then people would say, "Okay, I'm doing an update," and they would post things, and it was fun.
It looked really fun. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for all the likes, all the comments, for subscribing. We really enjoy it, and we love read through every single one. And we may not get them all responded to, but we've read them.
I'm going to tell you right now that I washed my hair this morning and didn't put anything in it, and so it's like big and fuzzy for me, and it just keeps like getting me. So you'll probably see me like playing.
It's getting long.
And I just got it trimmed.
Wow.
Yep. So, we didn't have a ton of comments and questions. I shouldn't say that. We didn't have a ton of different
Yeah.
comments
Yeah.
and questions.
Because a lot of you talked about the cruise and which cruise line you liked and how many you'd been on, which was really cool. That was fun to see.
Yeah, because we all get excited about cruises.
Yeah.
So it just makes Nancy and I want to plan even more. We did want to go back to the video before, number 63.
Yes.
Or 62,
Yeah.
and talk about Buckeye Stitcher Nicole.
Yeah, thank you. She made a comment about my wallpaper and said it reminded her of her great aunt Gussie. I take that as a compliment, okay? Because she must have really loved her great aunt Gussie. She said she was an awesome woman, but that she had wallpaper, and she had so much that she would wrap their presents in it. So.
That's funny. And then a couple of you commented and helped me out. Jeff's family, his grandparents lived in Colorado for a number of years for Grandpa's health. And it was a big thrill for the kids to go out there because they got to go to these places. So a couple of you helped remind me that there's Elitch's, which is like a theme park.
Yeah.
In fact, I've just lost it. Kansas City girl in a Colorado world, Julie, said, "Think worlds of fun," which is what we have here. And I do know Jeff said they didn't get to go to Elitch's very often, but it was so fun. Mm-hmm. And then the Mexican restaurant with, quoting my husband, "the terrible food." I mean, he says that as an adult, but as a kid, he was like fascinated, was Casa Bonita, because they had the cliff divers and just all sorts of craziness going on in the restaurant.
Yeah, and I laughed at Julie because she said that Coloradans take unsuspecting guests there.
It was funny.
Oh,
It was
that was
good.
funny. And what did Eric say? That's the one that somebody
South Park
on South Park really
is
loved.
obsessed with, and Eric didn't realize it was a real place. So it was good.
It was
I mean,
good.
I got to tell him my Jeff story and how terrible the food is, and that kind of tickled him too. MJ Ollinger asked about the green banding that I'm using for my turtles all the way down. You'll see it again in a while in the whips. I will bring it out and show it. It is Simplicity Celery Green, I think is what it's called. And my cross stitch shop just messaged me and said, hey, do you want the banding? So I know that you can get it through a cross stitch shop. I can try, and you know what? I probably have the banding information in with it.
Yeah.
And I'll see when we get there if I can tell you a little more. And then Lisa Humbert loved my You and I and Friends charts that I pulled out, my blasts from the past. Somebody else said something about they liked the 80s.
The 80s.
Yeah. They were the 90s. Now, come on. But Lisa told us that Kitten Stitcher, Shakespeare's peddler, has a large selection of the You and I and Friends charts in her shop. And
thank you, Lisa.
yes, I have a bunch because they used to do what they called the Black Sheep Club. So every other month I would go to my LNS, the Old Mill Stitchery in Liberty. And
no longer there.
Yeah, makes me sad. But we would get a kit. And so I have several of their projects that are all kitted up.
Yeah.
But they also carried a huge selection, so I have a lot of their charts too.
Okay, good.
So
and they're cute. I mean, some of them, I know I bought several of them because I thought they were just the cutest little charts.
Does anybody else have the crazy nutcracker that was part of the Black Sheep Club? Because every year I look at that and I think I should do that. So maybe I'm going to pull that out. Is there anybody else who's going to stitch along with me if I do? So, but that's really kind of it for our comments. Yes, we love to cruise. And
yes. Felicity's. Tell them about that. How close it was when she went through the lock.
Oh, yeah. Flissy Fish. I got the fish, and then I stopped. I got confused. Flissy Fish cross stitcher, Felicity, said that she went through one of the repositioning cruises, and when they went through the locks, she said it was, did she say 10 or 12?
10, I
10
think.
centimeters on each
either
side. Can you, okay, 10 centimeters. That's about like that.
Man, if they just shifted it an inch,
yeah,
they'd have been toast.
It was crazy.
That would have been cool to see, though.
And I was going to say that the Sunshine Stitchers, I commented on their video, and they said that they would love to have us make a road trip to South Florida, and that maybe we could even go in and stitch in the shop with them.
Well, I got new tires on my car. Half of them anyway.
So that would be a lot of fun. And the other thing, I watched a ton of people. Oh, when I'm offline, I can't look. Okay, I'm going to brave this, you guys, and see if I can look real fast. Because I am home for the summer, oh, we got an order at Love You More.
Did you hear that? Cha-ching.
Oh, where's my history? This is what I can never figure out. Okay, because I am home for the summer, I am watching a ton of Flosstube. Like in the last 2 weeks. Let me go back and see how far back I've been.
Sorry, the cat was wandering in and I was wondering what they were into over there.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm looking at some of this and I'm like, yeah. I was craziness. I think I'm right around here. So I watched an episode of To Die House. That was really interesting. She has a lot of cool projects and a lot going on. I watched Jen Lee. She did a video tutorial for the June monthly challenge in 24 hours of cross stitch. Her channel is called Quirks and Stitches.
That's cute.
And I did watch one of her Flosstube episodes. I watched a couple of them, and I really enjoyed it. I'm kind of like catching up now, so I got to see some Stitch Mania stuff from people. I watched Susie Reno and Kitten Stitcher together asking each other 5 quick questions. And that was so fun.
It looks like they're having a heck of a time.
And then I watched Susie Reno again, and I love to watch Susie. Oh, yeah, this one is funny. She was talking about that she didn't understand lyrics when she was younger. And so the Beatles song Penny Lane, she thought that they were saying, Andy Lane is in my ears and in my heart. I laughed so hard.
Think it says. Oh my.
It was good. And of course I watched the Sunshine Stitchers because, you know, like their music starts and I'm like, it's exciting. It's time. I just get really excited when they start. So guys, you know, just picture me. I'm like, every time you start, and I'm sewing and trying to be real good and calm, but yeah, I'm getting excited. And then here's the funny one. I don't know that I've told you this. I love Stitching Social.
Yes.
Jen and Allison are just so fun, and I love to watch them.
I watched a little bit of theirs the other day.
I had no idea that Jen was pregnant.
Me either.
And guess what? Jen was pregnant and she's had the baby.
I was going to ask you what I missed.
Yeah.
I missed the whole pregnancy.
So I watched all of theirs. And Jen, oh, she was so cute because she was doing a vlog. She was doing projects on Wednesday and on Saturday. And like every time she would say, and maybe I won't see you next time. Oh. And she kept coming back and she'd go, and maybe I won't see you next time. And then she'd come back, and maybe I won't see you next time. So it was really cute. But she has had the baby.
And girl, didn't she?
Yes, her name is Victoria. Yes. So that was exciting. So and I wrote to her and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm so behind. I watched Southern California. I can't tell if it's Stitching or Stitches. Southern California. But I love them. And they do this segment called What's in My House. And
that could be scary.
Well, and Granny is there a lot of the times. She won't be on camera. But she will come and she'll bring
talk to him.
No, well, she does talk a little off camera, but she'll bring older antique things.
Oh.
And sometimes they hold something up and say, "Hey, what's this?" So I really enjoy them. They're so fun, and they show quilts almost every time. That is not a talent I possess.
No,
and
but
so,
I love looking at those.
It's fabulous. And who else do I have in here? I'm telling you, I watched a ton.
I hate to say hurry, but I'm worried your phone's gonna...
I know. Oh, I finally watched Cheryl McKinney, Tranquil Stitches.
Oh.
You would love her.
Oh, okay.
That is the most calm, soothing woman. And she does beautiful, beautiful work, and she changes some things up. She makes some project bags. Can you tell how my voice has changed? She was lovely. And I watched Reading and Stitching. That's Vicki Hartwell, the headmistress of the School of Magical Stitching and Literature. And I also watched Felicity and her best friend Chloe. And I love you guys together. You're so good. So Chloe needs to come back. Chloe comments on ours sometimes. So
I saw that.
Chloe, you need to come back and make videos with Felicity or on your own. You guys were great. It was so fun. And they called it 2 Peas in a Pod.
Oh, cute.
So if you guys out there are not watching Flissy Fish Cross Stitcher, see, I got it again, then you should go watch because Felicity has a whole new set of cool projects.
Yeah.
She showed a finish in this last one, and I was like, wow.
I saw it pop up. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Okay, Rachel Davis, our friend, and she is stitching in Kansas.
Okay, yeah, that sounds right.
And I just said it. Her last one, Flosstube number 2, says, "Take a drink every time I say I don't even know if I would have noticed it, but because that was the title, I noticed every time she said it. And we worked so hard not to say a lot.
Yes.
So I totally get you. I watched Off the Grid Needle Arts. I love to catch up with her. She's so fun to listen to, and another one of those peaceful, calm, tranquil people that just make me feel good.
You watched a ton.
I, of course, watched Michelle Bindy Stitchy. I love me some Michelle. I get to hug Michelle in like 3.5 weeks.
Uh-huh.
That's what I keep saying. I get to hug Michelle. She's going to think I am the weirdest person on the face of the planet. We're getting another order, so you're going to hear cha-ching here in a minute. I watched Stitcherista and caught up with her June 10th. She does like a vlog style normally where she films a little bit every day and then she puts it out all at once the next week. So it's kind of fun to catch with her. Stitch the Stash. Deborah. Somebody had told me that I needed to watch you. Deborah is a fabulous stitcher, but she also loves Love You More Studio.
Oh.
So I didn't remember why I'd been told to watch her, but I thought, I'm in the mood. I can do this. I'm watching along, and all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, that's my bag. And she probably showed 8 or 10 of my bags.
Goodness.
Because she took Michelle Bindi at her word, and she uses them for project bags.
Very nice.
I watched Stitch by Stitch Recovery, a lovely lady in Australia, and she had some beautiful updates, and her ex-mother-in-law stitched Stargazer for her on unusual fabric, and it is the most stunning thing. So that was number 9 in April. You should go watch that one because that was wonderful. And it's Stitch by Stitch Recovery because she has massive health issues.
Oh, okay.
And she is recovering. So I watched Pretty Southern, Linda Jo. I watched her It's Gonna Be May because she was fun. I watched Off the Grid again. I watched Michelle again. Melly Ellie Stitches. I love Melly Ellie.
Did you catch up with her? She had a new one?
She had a lot, and she shouted us out back here, probably in number 7. And it was lovely. It was a lovely shout out. So thank you very much. And Lisa Clark, I caught back up with Lisa Clark. And I think on Instagram she's Teacher Lisa.
Oh, okay.
On Flosstube, I believe she's just Lisa Clark, but what does she call herself? The Seasonal Stitcher.
Okay. Yeah.
And Lisa always has great stuff going. And she's the one that did a yo-yo tutorial for us.
The list. Oh my God, Laura.
Yeah. And then, okay, here's somebody that needs to make another Flosstube because somebody told me to watch you. Little Yellow House Crafts. Her name is Nell. She lives somewhere in Missouri.
Oh.
Nell, if you watch us, we are having a stitch together on June 22nd, next Saturday. So it's something that anybody can come to. It's going to be in the Blue Springs area. If you're close enough to drive in, come do it. We're going to meet at the Cross Stitch Shop at about 9:30 in the morning. We're going to start stitching really close by, like 5 minutes away.
It's not far at all.
By about 11, and we'll stitch until people are ready to go home.
And if you're interested, PM one of us or both of us, and we will get you the scoop on it, where to go.
But she had fabulous projects, and I really liked her. And then
I saw Lindy had a new one up.
I haven't been watching Lindy Stitches, so I just saw the latest one, and I need to go back and watch the other ones. Okay, so I'm sorry, Stephanie, you probably get told this a lot, but does she look like she's 12? You are the youngest looking woman. It is just fabulous. And the enthusiasm and energy is just like, wow.
She's really
so
good.
Cute. I really enjoyed her. And then I saw one, it popped up, and so I subscribed, Lost in Floss, and they're on number 18. So I'm going to have to go back and watch them. I did not get a chance to watch them, but that's somebody that I want to watch. So probably this week, and I'll give you guys an update next week. Airplane mode.
We made it.
So that's the only thing. Maybe what I'll have to do is like pull them over into a note, because then I could pull that note open.
Yeah.
If I think about that. Or Katie gave me a whole stack of notebooks. I'll start writing down names. So, because that was the problem before. And when I'm sewing, it's hard for me to do anything.
Yeah, I totally get that.
I don't always comment on your videos. And sometimes, there's KJ laying on my stuff again. Yeah. But
he weighed 30 pounds.
Ooh. Yeah, you want to talk about KJ?
He was sick.
Oh, it
real
was scary.
sick.
Yes.
He got so bad that Eric texted me at work and said, I have to take him in. I have to take him to the doctor. And he took him in on, I don't even remember what day it was now. Wednesday?
Thursday, because I asked if you would come stitch. Or was it Wednesday and I asked if you were going to come Thursday?
I think we took him in on Wednesday. They wanted to keep him overnight. He was hiding under things and he wouldn't come out. He just looked so forlorn all the time.
Sorry.
And he was there Wednesday night, Thursday night, and Friday night. It was sad.
Today's Saturday. You just picked him up?
No, it was last week.
Oh, I'm a week off because of...
Yeah. And, I mean, they can't figure out... They said he had mineralization on his kidney, and he had some crystallization in his bladder. So it's painful for him. But, all we really can do is change his diet a little bit and try to make him more comfortable and maybe a little skinnier.
Poor baby.
So, but they all loved him. They were just gushing over him at the hospital.
He's so friendly.
Yeah, and I would call, and they'd say, "Oh, he's doing great." Well, if he's doing great, why are you keeping him overnight?
He's so handsome.
But they loved him.
KJ.
He's back home.
You are so handsome.
He winked at you.
He's making eyes at me. He's so handsome. Are you a gorgeous fella? Yes.
He's a sweetheart.
He's so cute.
Sonny kept running around and just crying. He couldn't find KJ and didn't know what was going on.
Poor baby.
He came home and KJ smelled fine. You know how they always come home with a different smell from the bed?
Yes.
They cuddled right up, and that was it.
He knew that KJ needed him. Yes. Okay. Up to finishes. You want to show your finish?
Woo!
We have been trying to figure out what we showed you 2 weeks ago, and I hope I brought everything.
Yeah. I don't have a lot because I have my one little finish, and then I've been working on my one I can't show you. But I did get this all done. Friendship Blooms by Rosie and me. And I got those little birds to work right.
Yay!
So that's all done. I thought it turned out really pretty.
It is pretty. And then
Really
you have to
like
figure out all your finishing on it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got an idea, but I don't know if it's going to work. So I'll have to really think about it.
My finish this week is
Dun, da, da, da.
Carrot Talk by the Work Basket. And I actually had finished it before last week. I stayed up late to make sure I got it finished. Look at my guys.
Oh, that's cool.
Aren't they
like
fun?
That.
So now I have to figure out what I'm going to do to finish them. They could be fun on like a long pillow where I attach fabric and ribbon or whatever and just make it a long pillow. It would be big.
Like a bolster.
Yeah, it would be big, but wouldn't it be fun? Because they're
That's
so cute.
That's cute. And you really can't see the color, but there is all sorts of color in that brown.
Let's see. It's not a brown. It's purple.
Okay, well.
See? You can't see the color. Let me get...
No, because I'm seeing like reds and browns, and I do see some purple.
I'll hold it this way. Because then, and if I can get my finger in the right place, I'll just hold it up here. So it's Spring Violets from Victorian Motto. Do I have it on okay?
Uh-huh.
From Victorian Motto Sampler Shop. It is the most glorious, gorgeous color.
Really, really pretty.
And I did this.
Now I see more purple here than I do on here. So it must be the orange with it.
I did this because they said our model was stitched on Lakeside Linens vintage copper using one strand of thistle purple from Gloriana Silk. Well, I had bought this purple and I thought, oh, that'll be perfect. Mm-hmm. And my fabric is Prank from Picture This Plus. So that is, that's my finish. And I've got a couple other things that are pretty close. I'm trying to have some finishes in June because I am woefully behind in stitch in the Stitch from Stash group, I'm negative.
Uh-oh.
A lot.
It's going to be
even my $25 monthly credit doesn't help a lot.
It's going to be a big catch-up weekend sometime. Huh?
I forgot. I was going to show you guys stuff. We didn't film last week, and I didn't bring anything from last week. I should have. It was Floral Week and Creatures Week, and we had a lot of cool stuff. But this week we did Nautical.
Cool.
And
I like these.
This one was one that I keep looking at this fabric, and this week I finally just said, Katie, we are getting this. We're doing it. This one is called Eastern Australian Current. Now, those of you who have watched Finding Nemo know that, what's his name? Crash, excuse me, the turtle, says, the EAC, dude, the Eastern Australian Current.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say Atlantic? It's Australian. So it's these beautiful sea turtles. I love them. And inside is just really dark blue batik. I have a cough drop in. It doesn't have a lot of variation in that, but it just was so pretty with the dark blues on here that I wanted to show that. And then the one that Katie and I have been so excited about and waiting for it to come out. We have titled this one The Black Pearl. It's just Black Pearl, no the. And it is this cool scene of all of these skeletons.
Look at that. Look at that ship on there.
Isn't that wonderful? And inside is what we're calling Gothic wallpaper. Because it kind of looks like it. It's so floral.
Oh, okay.
And it's just, we just loved it. It doesn't detract from anything out here. But I did something today to show you. Can I have you hold that one? Okay, this is a standard size that Nancy has. This is my full size. These are, I'm trying to show you, I'll turn yours around maybe. Look, this is, hold yours up just a little. This is how much more you get on a full size. We get the Jolly Roger, we get some stuff below. You can see the ship rail.
Yeah, here's.
So, if I held mine even,
yeah,
maybe we miss a little down at the bottom, but we get so much more at the
cool
top.
Stuff at the top.
And this is my other side with all of this. And yeah, you've got that like here, maybe. It's hard to tell. But this was a really huge print.
I think it's over a little bit.
It's different. Yep. This was a huge print, but a full size in this one I feel like is really worth it because you get
more,
so much more of it. It has the same inside, that same black. I know you guys are not seeing that.
It's hard to see
on the camera.
It's hard to see here too, unless I get the light.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And of course, I did it with silver floss, silver thread at the top.
Very cool.
So that's my shop update stuff.
Okay.
And that black pearl I love. We also had one last week that we called the dregs, which I think, like if you're not a reader of YA books, you're not going to get. I believe it's from Six of Crows, but it is crows all over it
cool.
in flight, and there's newsprint behind them.
Oh, neat.
And it is wonderful. It has the same inside as this. And, of course, Katie and I loved it, Next.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Next is a stash update. Well, I was out of needles, so I ordered, and I've already used some of these, so, But I ordered 3 packets, and I have not opened all 3 packets.
Your Mary Arden.
Yes, my Mary Arden Petites. And then I ordered, I've been dying for this. And I just finally decided I needed to have it for myself.
I think I have it.
Oops. Oh, it's like all loose stuff.
Multiple, yeah.
Okay. So I got Stitch Every Day.
Very cool.
Love it. Not sure how I'll do it, what I'll do.
Yeah.
And then I got this one, the Antique Bee Sampler, because somebody I was watching on Flosstube was doing this as part of a stitch along. Southern California Stitching.
Oh, I like this one too.
Yeah. Is that? Oh, that's like an extra one on the chart. Here we go.
Yeah.
So see that?
Isn't it cute? I like that.
That would be fun. But that one didn't come.
Oh.
What came was Antique Autumn Sampler.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's not what I ordered. But it's kind of cool. Well, let me tell you, I got this stuff last Friday. And I immediately, it was late, and I messaged 123 Stitch where I ordered it. And I thought it would be after hours and that I wouldn't hear anything until like Monday or Tuesday. Because I wasn't sure if they were open every day or if they're like yeah. Well, and even Monday. But let me tell you what. On Monday, this arrived.
That's great service.
And I messaged them and I said, you know, can I get this back to you? And she wrote back and said, there's no need. It's not necessary.
Nice.
So
nice.
I would give this away, except I really like it.
It's cute.
So I think I'm keeping it, and maybe Nancy and I are stitching it.
And I like
first.
I like the border around it and everything.
Yes.
It's really pretty.
That it changes. And did you guys see that? The border changes all the way.
I really like that.
But that was a lovely bit of serendipity.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, sorry. So, and you know, I had to get the charts because we all know that needles cannot travel alone. And I didn't pay any more
and the
shipping.
shop owners are going, yes!
And I didn't pay any extra shipping.
No.
Oh, Nancy, I'm going to have to get a drink. Here you go.
Whips and plans. Okay. Well, I'm going to work on a secret one. But once I get it all done, I think I'm going to move on to Loose Feathers, this series. I love this one. I know it shows on one of these, doesn't it? Down here, all three at the bottom there. I just love that. And I was looking at one of the patterns, and it, you know how they gray out the line for the overlap on it? Well, it suddenly, my little brain went ding, 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 ding. Look what I'm going to put it on. I thought it looked so cute. I could just see it, the way that they were going to do that.
And those browns are going to be pretty on the gray.
So that's what I'm doing.
Very cool. I told you that I had shown you these. These are my You and I and Friends. And I'm just going to show you my crazy little starts. There's not even enough here to talk about. So I did Spew. So it was S for Slagle Cam. Something to know about You and I and Friends. Whoever's name is first is the one who designed the pattern.
Oh.
So for S, I did Slagle Cam, and I did Bunny in a Basket. And I already had started it. So I added in the purple, and then I used it again this last week and put the carrot top and a little more purple in.
Cute.
So that was that one. And then for letter P, I started Primitive Star. And now I did not do anything with this, I just left it. I started at the bottom, because it's getting torn up.
Yeah.
I started at the bottom and I started outlining my border. And I think that's going to be fine because you do it in chunks. So once I get to this star section, I'm going to stop on the border because I'm going to make sure that I get it exactly right counted in there. But that one.
Yeah. Yeah, because we all know how those borders can get away from us.
Yeah. And then letter E, I used You and I and Friends. And I had this cute one that's called Bountiful. Maybe called Bountiful Harvest on the pattern. And you're just going to be amazed at my exciting 200 stitches worth of start. I believe that it goes this way. Isn't that exciting?
Cute.
You get to see how pretty that color is. Anyway.
That is beautiful color.
Yes. What you want, Sonny?
Somebody nudging you.
Yeah. And then my W is woolly hair. Now Nancy got a kick out of this because I still have the box all folded up because I didn't want to ruin the photo taking it off, so I just did that. And for my woolly hair, he's on bigger count. I got to get him out of here. Maybe that's
without
the
losing
color.
everything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this one is terribly exciting. Let's make sure I'm even on the right side. There we go. Here's my start. Can you even see him? There's my start.
That's a lot of stitches, though. Look at
It
that.
is. And I counted across and did that. I did the skipping.
Oh.
Okay, this, I think this is an over die. So I just didn't, or maybe, no, this must be a DMC. So I crossed every 10th one. And then on the way back, I guess we can look and see. Yeah, you can see this. Nancy may have to point. Okay, so every 10th one on that bottom line,
Oh, down here.
you can see that it looks different.
Here, see that?
But that's our pro tip that we've given you, that when you're doing DMC and you're going over and back, you just half stitch everything 1 through 9, and then you full cross number 10, so that you don't have to mess with counting anymore.
It's easy to count.
Yeah. So that was those. And then last weekend I told you I helped host the 24 hours of cross stitch in our retreat group. And I pulled out several things to work on.
That's all of this.
Uh-huh. One of them I've been working on is, they called this like the 2008 Mystery Bonus Sampler.
I love that one.
And this, you know what? That's only the first 3 patterns. KJ is trying to fight his way into Nancy's bag. That's so funny. Here's the complete sampler. No.
There it is.
Doggone. Eventually we'll get here. There's the complete sampler.
You were just building up the suspense, right?
I was. And they did each of theirs on different fabric and then sewed them together. He's so cute. That's a struggle for me, so you should take a picture of him and then we could just show it. That's a struggle for me, so I'm doing mine all on one piece of fabric, and my fabric is 35 count KC blend. I'm gonna let you get it. He's so cute, you guys. Mine is 35 count KC blend, and I started building the house. I think you can see it down here. There we go. Before, I only had this part at the bottom, but I filled in, you know, all of this brown stuff, and I had to do 500 stitches, or I think it was 500 stitches, and I got that in. So I was really happy with that one. And you got it? You ready to show
I had
it?
to turn my brightness down so that it wouldn't be glaring at you.
You could show him
He's so cute.
while I'm getting stuff in and out here.
Let me get that out of the way.
This is KJ, the big boy.
See him all tucked down in there?
He's so funny.
Got his head tucked down into my bag. You know, you got to keep the nose warm.
Yes, he's so cute. The next one that I worked on, and this is such an exciting start, you guys are just not going to know what to do with yourselves. This one is from Sam Sarah Designs, and it's called Hope Blooms. It is the pattern she designed that use all the new colors 1 through like 35.
The DMC colors.
Yes, 1 through 35. And I am using a piece of the purple fabric that Doug from IX Stitch sent us.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I am stitching mine on, and it looks beautiful in here.
It does. I'm so jealous. That is such a pretty piece of fabric.
That's part of the bottom. I've not gone all the way because it's not the same color all the way across.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, it's this dark one. I started about here because center is like here. So I pulled back just to here and did this one part over to here. So I have one more to go on that end. And then I have about that many to go the other way. But see, I have a couple of different colors in there.
Huh.
So that's
I would have never
one.
thought that because they're
I know, they
very
look so close.
Okay.
And I gave up on Vicky's just all of the floss bags thrown in there. And I put them on a ring.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't take it.
We must be neat.
Yeah. Then I worked on my turtles all the way down. And let me look at the back of the pattern real quick. The banding is 27 count, 4.7 inch wide simplicity in celery. And it's courtesy of Witchelt Imports. That's what I was not remembering.
Yeah.
So Witchelt would have it. I am dying to look and see if they have other colors, because I think the charts that you have that are the spring alphabet, or what are they, is that what they're called?
I think so. Yeah, spring, summer, winter, and then they have the sewing one. It's from Little House. Yeah,
I would like to get those and maybe do them on the banding.
That's what I was thinking about here,
because it is simplicity.
Yeah,
I love that there's not a bunch going on with it.
Well, I kept looking for some banding for that, but I couldn't find what I liked. It was too frou-frou almost, so.
And here's what I have done. I have a little more to go on this to hit the number of stitches I need. I think I need to do 1 to 2 more turtles.
Are those flowers on
them?
them?
Yes, they're
so
beautiful.
Cute.
And here's the fun thing. So I can't show you guys this. The first turtle, I can show you this one. The first turtle, where am I? There we go. Can you see it? The first turtle uses symbol number 1. And they go 1 through 11. 10 is a 0.
Oh, too fun.
And 11 is these 2 little straight lines. So really, really cute. And this has been so much fun to stitch. I love it.
That's cute.
It's all DMC.
It's turning out really cute.
That's like the most fabulous thing, is that it's all DMC. And then I finally had a brainstorm. I have been wanting to do this piece for my husband for a while. And I just can't work on it at home because he sleeps in the living room. I did sneak in a few stitches last night. It's A Good Marriage from Lizzie Kate. And I'm going to get up a little. And I love it. Really, it goes fairly fast because it's words. And I have an easier time with that. Although my fabric has been a little problematic and has not let me... I've been splitting threads some.
Well, and didn't you start out with too many threads?
I was using 2 and I didn't like it. I'm using 2 now and it's fine.
Oh, okay.
I start at the bottom. So this is what I have done, and I've gotten a lot done on this.
That's cute.
I don't even know if I had this row of words the last time I started working on it, but
it seems like you were down in here.
Yeah, but I've gotten a lot done since I've started working on it again.
That's cute. I love that little house.
Isn't it cute? And these, I love these.
Those are
blocks.
pretty.
Our friend Keisha said, well, you should just bring that. I had said, oh, I'll probably bring it like most Thursdays. And she said, well, you should bring it to our stitch-in on the 22nd.
Hello.
Well, yes, I should. My husband won't be there. But I even put this in so that I don't know what's in the bag.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a funny one, and no, so that nobody else knows. This is the bag it's in. Oh, and the ladies the other night said, where did you get that bag? Because this is like a bag that we gave at our retreat, except ours were small ones. This one I got, this kind of inspired our bags.
Yes.
A teacher at the school I was at had put out a set of 3 of these bags. in 3 different sizes, and I snatched those up thinking that is the best project bag ever. And it's the nicest mesh.
It really is.
And it's just fun.
I like them. I carry my, ours are long.
More like a Notion bag, right?
Yeah, it's like for pencils and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I carry my glasses, my scissors, my needle threader, all of that in each of my project bags. So I really like that. Then they're all together. They don't get knotted up and messed up. And hey, I need to say, Angela, my friend Angela in London. Hey, Vera Wangle.
She watches us.
She does. She said she watches it all the time and she loves the banter.
Thank goodness the fisticuffs don't come.
So I just wanted to give her a shout out.
That's fun. Hi, Angela. I've heard lots about you.
Yeah, she's looking for me a little thatched hut in a little thatched cottage in the wilds. Someday that's my retirement home.
Which I think you would like until something went wrong.
Yeah, until the thatched roof sprang a leak. And I'd have to know me a burly Irishman or something to come repair for me.
Now we know what that dream is about. I think that's kind of it. We are to retreat news on here, and there will be an update in our Facebook group. So we are done here, and we are going to go ahead and finish up for this week. And we were trying to keep it a little shorter. I think we did okay.
Yeah, we did.
So
about 40 minutes. That's not bad.
That's not bad for us at all. We yacked a lot at the beginning.
Yes, we did.
But anyway, until next time, she's Nancy.
She's Laura.
And we are the Addicted Sisters. Have a great stitchy week.
Bye-bye.